Hi, my name is Olivia Lynn. I'm a software engineer at AT&T, and I've been invited by Miss Ann Peterson to tell you a little bit more about myself, what I do, and coding, all of those cool things. So let's get started. Thank you so much for inviting me today. So who I am, I just graduated in May 2015 from the University of Texas at Austin, Hook'em Horns, and I studied computer science as my major with a minor in business. And in college you take about 40 classes in total, take about 5 classes each semester, and at first you take core classes, which is, it ranges from math, science, history, English, all of those cool things. And then later on in college you take more specific classes related to your major. And a lot of people ask me, do you have to be good at math and science to be a great programmer? The answer is no. Anyone can be a great programmer. I struggled with calculus, engineering calculus in college, and that's okay. You can still become a great programmer. Now, another things people ask me is it a very social job? Do you get to talk with a lot of people? And yes, on my floor of 120 people at AT&T, we interact a lot. We sit in pods. It's a very open seating. There's no cubicles, and we talk to each other throughout the day. It's a lot of fun. And to be a good programmer, you need to understand how to talk and write well, and how to work with people really well. So there's a lot of interaction going on there too. That's enough about me. I'm going to talk to you next about what kind of job opportunities you have as a programmer. So let me tell you some of the companies that hire programmers. You think of planes, Southwest Airlines, they hire programmers. You think of Walmart, retail, they hire programmers too. You think of things like astronauts, like Tesla, SpaceX, they hire programmers. Or you think of things like trains, Union Pacific also hires programmers. There's telecommunications, right? Like mobile phones, AT&T hires programmers. And you think of software companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft, they all hire programmers. You think of schools, they need professors and researchers, they also hire programmers. And things like healthcare IT is becoming really big. Companies like Athena Healthcare hire programmers. And there's also bank companies, finance companies. For example, Bank of America, Charles Schwab, they all hire programmers. So programming is a growing field. There will be a lot of job opportunities, and you can do all cool sorts of things, not just programming. You could be things like product manager, where you're the in-between between the business side and the tech side, and you help communicate what kind of product you want to build. There's also other cool jobs like data analyst, where you get in a lot of data and you try to add an explanation for what the data is telling you and what it means and what action you can take on the data. There's other cool things like building games. So if you've ever played Minecraft, if you've ever played Super Smash Brothers, or if you've ever played Angry Birds, all of that requires programming. So all the mobile apps you have on your phones, that's another job. You could be an iOS or Android developer and create cool apps on the phone. You could be a front-end developer, create cool websites, or a back-end developer, move the data and a lot of the things that go on, the logic behind the websites. So there's just all sorts of jobs. And a lot of time, if you don't want to stay as a programmer forever, you don't. A lot of people have a strong technical background and do it for probably 5-10 years, and then they become like a director of technology and they get an MBA. So there's all sorts of cool things that you can do, and a lot of great job opportunities for programmers. For example, at my career fair, there was about 126 companies, and probably, we counted, there was like 118 of them were hiring for computer science majors or people who knew how to code. So coding is becoming very, very important, and I recommend you to keep learning, and if it gets hard, you're not the only one struggling. It's hard for everyone, and it takes time to learn. It's just, you have to put in the time and effort. So keep programming, because one day it'll probably be as important as reading. Cool. Have a great day. If you have any other questions, just ask your teacher, and she can pass them forward to me, and I'll try my best to answer them. And have a great day. Thank you.